I am making this video out of what is now an absolute necessity because I've been getting the same comments and questions over and over again, and I know that it's mostly probably from just trolls, but I'm just really sick of answering it over and over again. So I'm making this video so that I don't have to answer it ever again and I can just send people to watch this video to get their answer. And the question is, why do I like Butch Hartman and why do I continue to support him despite all of the bullshit that's gone on over the past couple of years in regards to like Waxis and just him being, disingenuous on his channel and him having a pretty lackluster YouTube channel in general. So the reason why I still support Butch Hartman and the reason that I will always support Butch Hartman is that he is the only mainstream showrunner of a kids show who is brave enough to include Mpreg in his show as a genuine subplot. And so this actually spanned over several episodes of The Fairly Odd Parents, leading up to the introduction of a new character called Poof. And what happened was the two fairies, Cosmo and Wanda, Cosmo's the boy and Wanda's the girl. Cosmo was the one to get pregnant when they conceived a child because that's just how it works with the fairies in this universe. So male fairies are the ones who carry the babies to term. And obviously it was done in a way to sort of, be funny. Like there were jokes and stuff and like, look, haha, it's a man going through pregnancy. It's so funny to see that. But Butch Hartman also framed it in a way that made male pregnancy out to be as beautiful as it really is. There was a lot of moments in that show where they framed his pregnant body as, a thing of beauty and a thing to be celebrated and enjoyed by everyone. And when it came down to him actually giving birth, it was, quite an emotional and beautiful moment, and everyone was around him supporting him during this time, as it should be. It wasn't all entirely played up for laughs, and I will always appreciate Butch Hartman for doing that, for having like the nerve to do that, because whenever male pregnancy is a talking point or like a plot or whatever within a television show, like a mainstream show or a children's show, it's always a joke. Like it's a total joke. It's never taken seriously. It's never framed as being, legitimate and beautiful and to be admired and excited about. It's always just a complete joke. But Butch Hartman was brave enough at that time to frame it properly and to, give it its due. And I will always appreciate him for that because, it is really disheartening when something that's so important to like me, like Embrig is very important to me, and it's important to a lot of other people in like the Mpreg lover community, and Butch Hartman will always be regarded as like, a pioneer and a bit of a hero for his bravery in portraying Mpreg in the way that he did. And I know that there are quite clearly some closeted Mpreg lovers who do work in film in Hollywood, and they are the ones who are making these like funny Mpreg subplots. And the reason they make these funny Mpreg subplots is obviously because people find it funny for some reason, and also because even when it's played off as a joke within the show, it's still, ingraining the image into your mind. Like, if you want to make something normal, you need to put it on a television screen, even if it's a joke. And if you keep doing that, if you keep making these jokes, it's going to become, normal to folk, and they're going to be accepting of it eventually. So my hope is that now that Butch Hartman is like an independent creator and he's no longer working for Nickelodeon or anything, that he will be able to, come out of the closet as an Mpreg lover. And if he is brave enough to do that, then we've got more of a chance of other MPreg lovers who work in film and TV. There's more chance of them, making these more serious plot points, and there's more chance of us finally getting the funding and the grants that we need in order to, properly research MPreg and someday make it real. That's my dream, like that's my goal, and that's the goal of a lot of other MPreg lovers, and I'm sure it's something that Butch Hartman would like to see in the future as well. So that's my reason for supporting Butch Hartman. Like, I know that he does a lot of annoying and stupid shit, and he does seem like a bit insidious sometimes, but what he has done for the MPreg community is just monumental. Like, it's absolutely monumental, and it means the world to me, and I will always admire him for that, regardless of what he has done in the past, regardless of what he's doing now, and regardless of what he does in the future. He will always have a special place in my heart for what he has done for us. So I just wanted to show some examples of what I've been talking about. And so in this image here, you can see that, everyone's really happy and supportive of Cosmo. And in this one here, you can see, he's in this lovely scenery and he has his full belly out. They're not afraid to show the full male pregnant swollen belly. And then again, we have another shot of the belly in the field. And of course, like, this is one of my favourites, is Cosmo frolicking with his belly out. And again, it's just the framing of it, like, it's a real Mother Nature type vibe that he gives Cosmo in the lead up to the actual birth of Poof. And as you can see, he's here in labour. It's actually a serious thing. It's a serious birth that is occurring. At the moment, you can see that Timmy is concerned and Cosmo is in pain as he is in labour, because that's just part of childbirth, because he is actually giving birth to a child. And the thing about other subplots in containing MPreg and other TV shows is the male is usually not even giving birth to an actual baby, like Carol from Jimmy Neutron, who was pregnant with like a fart or something. And I say pregnant loosely because, he was not going to be giving birth to a child. But the thing that sets Cosmo apart is the fact that he is giving birth to a child. So once again, I just want to say thank you so much to Butch Hartman for this gift to me and to the rest of the MPreg lovers. Thank you.